at the last second they changed it to CGI.
Yeah, and that
It's probably the exact.
Why?
it's a real it's a real big problem. Also, we are live, so hello everybody, welcome back to Absolute Zero's podcast. I'm Josh, and we got a bunch of folks here. We who do we have here? We have Steven.
What it do?
We got Evan,
Yo,
and we got DJ or JD. Sorry.
Yep.
And okay. So we're talking about we'll be talking about a lot of stuff, mainly Star Wars later. But we were talking about Lord of the Rings, mainly the Hobbit, which is it's the worst movie trilogy in that world. Like,
doesn't need to exist as
is
a
it the worst
trilogy.
movie trilogy in the world?
say what?
Episode 9 hasn't come out yet, so
Is it?
Wait, what?
Is it? He doesn't like sand.
I love the prequels.
Hey, I did. Well, I like Revenge of the Sith more.
Fucking
Okay.
pod racing, man.
Hold on. Let me explain to you guys why you are wrong.
About
Then
The
again,
Phantom
Darth
Menace.
Maul. Oh,
The Phantom Menace is the best one. That's it.
Yes, 100% agree. If you remove Jar Jar Binks.
No, Darth Maul saves that movie.
Musical Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks is the only quotable character in the entire first movie.
He's got to be because okay, no, he's not because you have the hello there.
In the first movie,
Oh, in
Yeah,
the first
the first
movie.
one.
in episode 1,
shit.
yes.
Yeah,
I had a
Episode
bad
episode
feeling
1
about this.
is good to a point. Episode 2 is very
Fantastic.
slow and
Pat-
boring. Episode 3
Yes.
is the best out of that trilogy.
Yes.
Mouse
I
just
love number
break.
3.
I think I just broke my mouse.
The only thing that Episode 3 has going for it is the Order 66.
Episode 3
yeah.
I actually saw in theaters. It's the only one I've actually seen in theaters.
Oh, dude, me too.
I've seen 1 through 3 in theaters.
Oh,
My
which
mouse
one was
just-
the Younglings?
That broke my
Yeah.
heart.
Dude, like after like seeing like how much like Anakin went through, I'm just like, damn, now I kind of know why Darth Vader like went to such lengths, you know.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, it's because of all the sand.
Genocide. Yay.
whoa, kill all them sand riders.
Jesus,
I thought you were gonna
yeah.
say
Even the
something.
women
I thought you were
and the
gonna- I
children.
thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say something
Not
else.
just the men,
when you said
but
sand.
the women and the children too.
I thought we were gonna get demonetized here for a second.
What are you talking demonetized? We don't have any money here, so if you guys want to hit that like, subscribe, and the bell, that's the only way you can get notified for our videos. YouTube doesn't give a shit about us. You-
I got just touch screen now.
oh my god! How do you? What happened to your mouse?
The left click no longer works.
That is a
Except
problem.
Except
That is a
it
huge
works,
problem.
and it doesn't.
That's why, man. You gotta buy yourself 2 to 3 different mouses.
Mice.
2 to 3 different clicker pads.
Clickers.
Clickers.
Yeah, it's been.
So
oh,
speaking of
God.
Star Wars,
yeah,
when the stream started, you showed the stupidest lightsaber design ever. Because at least
Ooh.
Kylo Ren's lightsaber is useful.
Wait,
Are
what?
you talking about the dual lightsaber of Darth?
Yeah.
Maul?
so talking about
Oh,
the lightsaber-
Ray's double flip phone lightsaber.
Which, by the way, I just want to point out
It is a double flip phone lightsaber.
Dude, I
the
know,
likelihood,
right?
the likelihood of Dark Ray actually being in the movie
Is very
is
minimal.
Slim to none.
It's
Slim to none.
yeah.
okay. So
they
let's
won't let it.
so let's go
Well,
through the
it's
actual.
It's not that they won't let it. It's that there was
It's-
a
it's-
throwaway
Stupid that is.
line in
Look
the
how
last movie, but
This right here.
there's nothing.
Also,
They didn't set it up at all.
No, exactly.
I know, but no, go back to that image. That image, I want to criticize that image so fucking badly.
This one or the first one?
Hold on, I'm waiting for the stream to catch
Oh.
up because there's always a delay. But The hood doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hood doesn't look right at all. The lightsaber, as a staff, it's a dual-bladed lightsaber. It makes
It's a flip
perfect
phone
sense
lightsaber.
that it folds up. I mean, okay, technically in Rebels, a dude has one. Takes up less space.
Oh wait, do you mean one of the?
Okay, yeah.
Inquisitors?
No. It's not in Rebels. It's in what's
wasn't
Star Wars
Clone Wars?
Clone Wars. It was Clone Wars. The
Rebels. It was Rebels, man.
no, it wasn't. Was it? Did it? What did?
Hold
Wait,
on.
which character are we
Open.
talking about?
Yeah, in Rebels.
lightsaber.
What character?
Fucking mouse doesn't work. All right.
Who are you talking about?
It's loading.
Look.
Is Master Pong Krill.
Yeah, that's Clone Wars.
Wait,
That-
where's this picture coming up?
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
Clone
I think you're right, but I think there is. I think it also appears in Rebels as well.
General Krell. This
General Carl has it.
this dude. Yes.
We don't see the collapsible mechanism in action until Canon Jarrus.
This dude. This forearm mofo
waiting for
stream.
stream to catch
Oh
up.
wait, you're talking about the guy who ended up going against the
Clones,
Jedi
yes.
and the clones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude, I love that episode.
Yeah, dude
I,
had collapsible lightsabers. Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never watched Rebels.
I
Clone
mean,
Wars, Clone Wars, and Rebels
Clone Wars.
are some of the fucking greatest animated shows out there.
then
Or
again,
I've
like-
heard they are.
the
but
the
I
first
have
two
not watched
the
them.
first two seasons of Rebels are a little slow, but they definitely kick off even more towards the finale of season 2 and the introduction of Grand Admiral Thrawn, which is my favorite Star Wars character in all existence. But yeah, the yes. Okay, so let's go through this. We have Dark Force Ray. She's never gonna be turned.
Vision.
It's not gonna be a thing by the end of the movie. It's just I'm thinking this is just gonna be like a Force revelation or kind of like Luke's
the tree.
Force tree thing or
I mean,
Force
didn't
cave
they,
thing.
like-
Throwaway
didn't they spoil
line
that
that
at
they could
D23?
use.
Yeah, this is all footage from D23.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
there's a throwaway line from Last Jedi. You know, where she's training. By the way, spoilers for Last Jedi.
Who fucking
Um,
cares?
Dude, I've seen it like
There-
2 times.
They said, yeah,
She's training with.
yeah.
with,
He
with
says
what's his nuts?
the
Mark Hamill.
darkness calls
Mark
to you.
Hamill's Joker. Yeah, and he says that it called to you. You went to it without questioning it.
Which is actually a really interesting line because she wants to be a Jedi and the darkness is calling to her. Can we get gray Jedis in here, please,
I know, right? I
motherfuckers?
was so hoping for
Great
that.
Jedi's make no sense.
Do we know if
Yeah,
they
she's
do.
Sam?
How do they not make any sense? You have light side powers, you have
no,
dark side powers. Dark
It's in
side
between.
doesn't mean they're
No,
evil.
because a great Jedi is a contradiction.
How?
No.
How?
Because their entire basis and the entire lore behind them is a contradiction.
Only
There's-
the
there's-
Sith deal in absolutes.
And what you're saying, my friend, is an absolute.
Great Jedi, they're not going to pull that. Rey is going to just be a Jedi Master. End of story. Disney's not going to do that to their Golden Girl, right?
Okay, so
Okay,
so
this is-
this is okay. So I want to talk about this really quick. This is actually something that I learned very recently, like within the last few months, or at least within the learning of the name of Episode 9, the Rise of Skywalker. I actually don't believe we'll be talking about anyone in the Skywalker lineage. Do you know what Jedi were actually called in the first treatment of George Lucas's script for Star Wars? They were called Skywalkers. So that's what I think is going to happen. At the
Yeah, but
end,
they were
at the end of the
they were
movie,
all-
they're gonna get rid of the Jedi because Luke was kind of right. The Jedi do need to die off because they're fucking idiots by prequel standards, and they're just gonna be
Yep.
Skywalkers. That's how the name is gonna live on. That's what I
Yes.
think.
Well, I mean, that's what Kevin Smith, I think, was like kind of hypothesizing at one point. He was kind of thinking that they would try, because you know how the Force is kind of like not just, you know, a way of moving shit and a way of life and all that, but it's also like a religion in a way. And I think that's kind of like what you were saying, that in a way that's kind of looking at furthering on this so-called religion and calling it, instead of the Force or the Jedi, it's more like, you know, the Skywalkers.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I-
I don't know how I feel about that.
It could go
I'm
either
kinda
way,
on the-
but then
yeah.
it could. This movie honestly can go either way. You can't really get any worse than The Last Jedi.
Dude, okay, so the whole thing with like Sith Ray for me, God, I just hope Ryan Johnson. I really wish he incorporated Sith Ray. You know, that moment where Kylo was just offering his hand, that would have been so epic. That would have been something totally different that I wouldn't have.
We could have had Dark Ray in Episode 9 and have
Exactly.
either her or both of them come back into the light.
Yes.
The problem was
But,
they gave Ruin Johnson literally all the power in the world and full creative control.
He started the script for Episode 8 during the production of Episode 7. He didn't give a shit about JJ's movie.
No, exactly. Also, you know, from what I've been hearing too, from like other reviews of like not JJ, my bad, Johnson, his directorial stuff during the making of Last Jedi, he literally had no vision whatsoever, and that's what really, as a guy who's directed stuff in the past, that you don't know how triggering that is to me. For another director not having some idea, some vision of what he wants to incorporate to, whether it be on the stage or on the big screen, and oh my God, he never should have touched Star Wars.
That is really
I can hear the mouse
fact
being hit in the background.
The fact that when after the movie came out and it was getting, you know, extremely negative reviews, like it should have, because it sucked. He called the fans, he called the people who were giving it negative reviews and saying the movie was bad. He was like, "Oh, they're just man babies and they don't know what they want." It's like, no, they know what they want and they just hated your movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so have you like seen the trailer for his other movie that's coming out later this year?
What
Man,
movie?
like,
He's directing still?
Yeah, dude,
he
it's
still
that
got
murder
a
mystery thing.
His Star Wars trilogy is still going forward.
Yeah, his Star Wars
Fuck
trilogy still.
that.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Bullshit.
Wait, what is his? Wait, what's the movie?
What's
I can't
Murder
remember what
Mystery?
it's called, but
Wait,
yeah,
I think I have. That's right.
wait? What's
Yeah.
it? Murder Street? You said?
yeah, I think that's it. Dude, it looks so shitty. I'm just like, after I watched the entire trailer, I'm like, you know, it's kind of like Hollywood did something like this. What was it called? Oh yeah, the movie Clue.
What you mean? Oh, you mean no. It's a Knives Out.
Oh,
Yes,
fuck yeah,
I
that's
saw
what it's
that
called.
trailer.
And yeah, I'm actually
gonna
really
go see
interested
that
in this
movie.
trailer. Or I was actually really interested.
Legitimately, I
was
thought it was going to be
skeptical.
Clue, but I like the look of a comedy murder mystery movie. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
yeah.
see it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be going to see it because I loved Clue. And
Are we talking the original like 80s or 90s Clue?
yeah, the original
Yeah.
with
Tim
Curry.
Tim Curry as a butler?
Mm-hmm.
I love that film.
And Christopher Lloyd, he played the
And the
professor,
multiple endings.
Yeah,
Do you know what's, you know
Yes.
what's,
but
what's even more fucked up is the fact that when that movie was originally released in theaters, it only had every showing only had one ending.
Yeah, they switched the endings for every show.
They cycled them for every showing.
really? There was different endings?
Yeah, there
for-
were. There were like 3 or 4.
I did not know that.
Mhm.
I did
So
not
what
know
was
that.
the original ending?
Well, there's no one true
wasn't.
ending for the movie.
There is no one true ending. That's why it ends with,
Oh, wow.
"Oh, this is what happened," or "Did this?" No, but really it was this. But actually, it was this. That's why the
It's
DVDs
the
end like
it's the first. It's the first how it should have ended.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So Star Wars: The Last Jedi has a tomato meter of 91, which is dog shit, and an
Is that
audience
bullshit?
an
When
When you
audience
say
score.
tomato meter,
A tomato.
tomato meter, do
tomato
you
meter.
mean critic or audience?
Tomato meter is the critics. The audience score is 44, which is a little higher than it actually should have been. Well, actually,
Yeah,
no.
I would've probably given it-
44 is actually in the
I'd say
realm of
44 is
possibility.
about right.
Yeah, 44 is actually much
Because
more
it depends
realistic.
on how much you enjoyed that that scene of the scene that had absolutely no sound in it.
Which one?
Oh, the
The Last
one
Jedi?
where gender studies general demolishes the entire force.
Oh, the Holden maneuver that completely breaks Star Wars in general.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
Where,
So
yeah,
wait,
where she takes off, where she uses the ship at light speed and
Mhm.
causes a giant cat.
Which-
Yeah, I love that scene.
Which actually,
I kind of wish Akbar did that instead.
But
that would have been a, that would
That
have been an
is
epic,
what
that-
everyone
that-
wanted after the fact.
that would have been an epic
I,
send off.
I've watched Last Jedi like 4 times. It wasn't until the 4th viewing that I realized Admiral Akbar was in that film.
He was in
I
that
know,
film.
right?
He was.
Where
was.
he?
He
That was
died-
his last movie.
He dies on
he
the
was in
bridge.
Last Jedi.
Yeah, he was in like the very beginning.
He's in the very
yeah,
beginning
he died
as a background
in Last
character.
Jedi.
Yep.
Yeah.
He died.
Yeah.
They pussied him out.
Oh, I thought you said
Exactly.
Force Awakens.
How, like, seriously, we only get General or Admiral Akbar in one line or in a various multiple lines, but one recognizable line in the last trilogy's movie, or in the first trilogy's movie, Return of the Jedi, and it's a trap. And while that's been a meme for over 30 years, this could have, if he had handled the characters right, if he had respected and
But Disney doesn't.
if
give
he
a
had
shit about the
respected
character.
the movie and the
Exactly.
characters, they could have given Admiral Akbar the send-off that he deserved. And
No,
they
no, but
did.
the
I
thing-
agree.
Disney doesn't give a shit about the OG characters. This is something
don't.
that you see time and time again. The fact that they keep killing off the characters that we love or changing them so drastically to push their narrative for whatever the hell their story is. Because I have not yet had somebody explain to me what Rey's story is.
It's not.
Exactly.
It's
Because I ask you who's Luke? Who was Luke Skywalker? He was a moisture farmer.
it's not even
the
Disney.
Empire.
It's not even Disney. It's Lucasfilm.
Yeah, it's not Disney. It's Lucasfilms because I
No,
forgot her name.
Because it's not George
Disney-
Lucas anymore.
No, what's
He
her name?
controls Lucasfilms. It's Kylie Kennedy.
Maggie Kennedy. Yeah,
Kathleen Kennedy.
Kathleen.
Yeah, she
Kathleen
worked
Kennedy.
for Spielberg.
She's
before this.
worked in
And
the
and
movie
hasn't she said
industry
that she
for a long
hated-
time.
Hasn't it kind of been come out that she has actually hated like George Lucas and all that?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Dude,
matter.
if the reason why that she's trying to get back at George by destroying the OG characters, fuck that bitch.
No, no,
If she d-
no. It's because Disney's trying to distance itself from everything George Lucas made, right?
Yeah,
So-
Disney
those
is, yes.
little
That's why
shits.
C-3PO is not in the film very much. That's why R2-D2 is not a main character. That's why the new droid in Episode 9 is a little fucking
Ball?
Mouse ball.
whatever he is.
You mean BB-8?
No, the other one. There's a weird looking one that's replacing R2-D2.
Yeah, BB-8.
BB-8.
No, not BB. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to use my touchscreen. I fucking hate you all.
Well, start hitting the mouse more.
Oh, no, the button's fully jammed now.
Oh my god, you idiot. What? A new
New
droid.
droid. No, the new droid is D-O.
Wait,
oh,
what?
Wait, I know who
It's
you're
the
talking
new-
about.
The new droid.
Dio.
It's a
what the
giant
fuck?
fucking wheel.
What?
I'm
Stupid.
looking this up.
Just
D-O droid.
Oh,
D-O.
wow.
Oh,
That
this.
legitimately, That legit looks like the Pixar lamp.
Wait a minute. This isn't
That's
episode
the
8.
Pixar lamp.
This isn't from episode 8. This is from episode
Episode
9.
9.
9.
Because they're replacing R2D2 with that.
Are they fucking
you
serious?
serious?
They're gonna try to replace R2D2 with this shit?
What the
Trailers.
hell?
Look at all the scenes and all the trailers and all the footage we've seen so far of
here we go.
episode 9. R2D2 is not in any footage. The big hero shot, it's BB-8 and Dio next to each other. Insane, because now I want to listen to Dio, the metal singer.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, look at that thing. Who thought that was a good idea?
It's
It's probably Ryan Johnson.
Oh, this is a J.B. Abrams film. though.
I'm sticking by the fact that
Okay,
they
let's go with
legitimately
Kennedy
just.
then.
I'm legitimately sticking by the fact
yeah.
that that is
Every
just
single
the Pixar.
100% I agree
every
with
single
you.
hardcore and major fan after this movie wanted Kathleen out and wanted what's his name
What's his nuts? Ryan Johnson.
no, not Ryan Johnson. They wanted him out too. They wanted the guy who did the guy who did Rebels and Clone Wars.
Yeah, but it was never gonna happen.
David fuck, I can't remember. Not David.
I was watching a really excellent video
What's it?
breaking down lightsabers and lightsaber combat, Jadiversity or something. But he was talking about how awesome Kylo Ren's lightsaber is. Getting your hand cut off seems to be a problem in Star Wars.
Exactly.
I mean, do
It's
you know what?
designed specifically to prevent your hand from being cut off.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Dave Filoni, that's it.
who? Oh, Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, he's helping out with John Favreau on The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
That looks fucking. That
I
That
know.
looks good.
looks interesting. They're gonna fuck it up.
I don't think
They're not gonna screw that up.
You think Happy Hogan would screw this up?
No, I don't think Happy's gonna screw it up. I think Disney's gonna screw it up.
Disney probably
But
could screw it up,
Can
but
we just
Yeah.
admit? Can we just admit? No Star Wars movie will be good until they get Jeff Goldblum in it.
this is true. This is fundamentally the truth.
Why? Oh, dude, what if Jeff Goldblum was
Snoke.
Dude,
Right.
Jeff Goldblum this
All
entire
right,
time.
Kylo
He's
Ren.
pulling the strings.
All right, Kylo.
No.
You. Let's
You.
train you more in the
Too
darker
far.
side of the Force. That's
My-
the Force.
Issue with
What we
Mandalorian.
need is Taika Waititi and Jeff Goldblum in a Star Wars movie.
oh my god.
No, not a Star Wars movie, a Star Wars series. That would be awesome.
So I always hated Boba Fett
Because he's a
Worst
one-trick pony,
character. Oh.
and he's
No, 'cause he
barely in it.
He
Dude, I was-
literally does nothing.
He
I was
literally
really
does
hoping
nothing.
that
Don't
he
diss
would
the
get
fat
his own
man.
movie.
He dies. Okay, so let's look at Boba Fett. He's a bounty hunter. What's the first thing that Darth Vader says to him?
Don't use disintegration
Don't-
again.
And no disintegration.
Yes,
you do
Lord
not.
Vader.
You do not say that to a bounty hunter if he's good at his job. Capture the people he's hunting alive and has to disintegrate them on an atomic level means he's shit at his job of catching bounties.
Now, to be fair,
He's no good
to be
dead.
fair, I don't think the Star Wars movies or any of the actual canon have said that Boba Fett is one of the greatest bounty hunters of all time. I think it's the fans who have said that.
Well, I mean,
He just looks.
and
He does
I
nothing.
mean,
And
does
also, he
nothing
looks cool with this green suit.
Yeah.
That's the main selling point.
cool. Plasma looks pretty cool until she dies twice and has been defeated by Finn twice. With no effort.
no, I
Exactly.
agree.
Exactly.
That was so
She-
weird that they killed her off. Even though
Exactly.
it's like I can bet you she probably sells a lot of toys. Because who wouldn't want a chrome stormtrooper outfit?
There was a really good video a few years back where a guy did a what if for episode. He rewrote episode 1, 2, and 3.
Oh yeah, Blade Media.
He made Darth Maul the villain. He
Yeah.
made it so that Qui-Gon Jinn dies because Obi-Wan went to save Padme instead of fighting.
Yeah, and he made Dooku an insider, basically a inside spy to the Sith.
And it worked so much better lore-wise, and
it made so much sense because that also would explain why why Dooku's eyes weren't Sith yellow.
Yes, and it would also explain why Obi-Wan would drop off the Luke with Ben.
Yeah.
But actually,
they were friends. Yeah.
Sorry to go on a tangent, but
yeah.
Going back to the Sith Ray, I noticed that her eyes weren't exactly Sith yellow.
It's not gonna actually happen. It's a fucking vision.
No, I know that, but if they wanted to kind of sell on the fact that she might, to people who weren't smart enough or to realize that it's going to be a vision, but if sell it to that she becomes a Sith, do the eyes. I mean, I was kind of hoping they would do something with the eyes.
I'm just going to point out, I did not realize that Sith eyes are colored yellow.
Yeah.
You did?
I did not notice.
I think hardcore Sith eyes, or if I'm not wrong, I don't know.
I'm going to point out that it's also been a while since I've seen Star Wars movies.
And the sad thing is I don't care anymore. And it's just,
I agree.
Same here. I'm probably not even going to see this opening night. That's how much I don't care.
I'm not going to see it opening night. I'll see it in theaters.
Yeah, me too.
Probably not going to see it opening night.
I'm not going to go see it. I'm not going to spend the $40 and go see it in theaters.
Jeez, $40?
$40?
Yeah, I live in Canada. Shit's expensive here.
What the fuck?
Dude, matinee is $5 here.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, Canadian dollar, dude.
Gotta pay for that healthcare somehow.
75 cents of your dollar.
Jesus.
Move to America.
American goes to Canada for the first time. Well, Jesus, why are movies so expensive? How do you think we pay for the healthcare?
Another thing I hate about
Red fucking stormtrooper.
Well, not just that, but what I hate about Rise of Skywalker is Kylo Ren is rebuilding his fucking helmet.
I know, I hated that.
It's like, why the fuck did you break it if you're gonna put it back on? You fucking retard.
Because Rian Johnson hated everything and wanted to undo everything that J.J. Abrams did.
Granted, he looked a little cooler with the helmet, but even without it, he's still pretty menacing. Because you don't know his actual emotions. He's pretty stoic. So, I mean, you don't really need the fucking helmet.
Sorry,
they should have had the mask. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to ask, so what do y'all think if JJ was going to be directing, like, all three of these, like, if he directed...
It would have been a much better trilogy.
It would have been a much better trilogy.
I agree.
No. Here's the thing, though. George Lucas directed the first film. There was a different director for Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, I know.
The directors for the original trilogy, the directors didn't matter because George was involved with the script all the way through.
He had complete control and complete saying what was happening. So I think even if J.J. Abrams would have been fantastic for all three films, because J.J. Abrams loves these mystery boxes, and Star Wars is never about the mystery boxes. It's about a space opera. There's not supposed to be a mystery. You know how it ends. The good guys are going to win. The mask, I mean, Kylo Ren's mask, I wish they kept it on and had him, like, pull it off in like a later film and be like, no, I'm fine. I'm just fucking obsessed with Darth Vader.
Exactly.
Right,
That would have been.
exactly.
Also,
That
it
would have
just
been
kind of felt very childish that he just broke it, you know?
He was very much in a child tantrum
Yeah,
in
that's
those
why
moments.
he
Also,
broke it.
also let's talk about this fucking shot right here. This ridiculous shot of C-3PO with his red eyes.
Okay, dude. Okay, I've got a theory on this. Okay, hear me out.
Okay.
How much y'all want to bet? Okay, so we all know that Emperor Palpatine is coming back, right? So how much you want to bet? Because what do you think if he moved his consciousness
I just
into
got
a
ahead
droid?
of you. Oh my god, that would
would
be
be
fucking weird.
That would be
right?
weird. It would be cool though.
I would
it would be something that, if done right, would be amazing.
Exactly.
I would legitimately stand up and leave the theater.
Why?
I would
Peter
stand
Griffin
up
it.
and
You would
go,
just stand
"You
up, clap, go
fucked it
done."
up." I would stand up and go, "Disney, you fucked it up," and I'd leave the theater.
Well, I mean, if you kind of look at the Legends stuff, what they did with the comic books and the books.
Well, in Legends, they had him clone himself, but
yeah, exactly. He would always come back like through clones that he had of himself.
yeah.
So.
Okay, you need to jump onto the red stormtrooper because every
boy.
time
Okay,
I
fine.
you know, every time I see the red stormtrooper, all I can see is the red Adidas stormtrooper cosplay.
Oh my god, yes.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're talking Red Adidas, or are you talking about
The red Adidas with the fucking like gold chain around his neck.
Yeah, you're it's what's his name?
I saw the red stormtrooper and I just went, I'm expecting a boombox. Just can't stop laughing.
I
Like,
really
I-
hate how I can't turn down the volume all the way on YouTube.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
I'll talk quieter if you want.
No, don't. I'm trying to listen to you guys, not podcast.
Hip hop trooper. That's what his name was.
Yeah.
This dude right here, the hip hop trooper. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I can I totally understand what you're talking about.
No, and it's so bad because it's not going to be menacing and it's not going to be interesting. They couldn't.
You know what we need? We need a gold stormtrooper.
You know what we need? We don't need any fucking stormtroopers whatsoever.
We need palette swapped stormtroopers. Disney, get on this.
That's right there, fucking hip hop trooper.
Hip hop trooper. So okay, so this is my personal opinion. Palpatine is the worst character to bring back from the new trilogy. I think they should have done something new if they wanted to.
I agree.
Get people more invested in this, because Palpatine, he had his run. He died at the end of the movie of Return of the Jedi. He had his run. He was the big bad of the entire universe. Yes, he was, but he died. So let's move on to something else. Snoke, everyone thought he was Darth Plagueis. That was the biggest. That was the biggest theory for the entire time until Last Jedi. If he wasn't Darth Plagueis, that would have been fine. If we had another character come out and say that they were Darth Plagueis, that would have been cool too. We don't know what Darth Plagueis' species is in new canon.
Actually, one thing I was thinking about, and I saw this, me and a friend, we were watching trailers back in 2017, before Last Jedi came out, and I can't remember the channel of it, but some guy, he made the notion that who Snoke might be, it might be Mace Windu. No.
That was a theory.
That actually made a whole lot of sense, and that would have been so cool, because, he's trying to get revenge back on Anakin Skywalker, for turning against the Jedi. I don't know. I would have loved to have seen that.
But his left arm was cut off.
Yeah, that's the problem there.
Darth Vader had his fucking arms and legs cut off and replaced with robots. It doesn't matter.
So I just looked it up. It was by a guy named Star Wars Verse.
That's it. Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, man,
I
that'd
don't
been
think
so cool.
Palpatine was the right choice to bring for this
I don't
last
think
movie.
he's going to be back. I think it's going to be
A Force Ghost.
a Force Ghost or a hologram
I'm thinking
that
Force
he
Ghost.
left.
I mean,
It could be a Force
understand
what if
I
all
could
this is just
understand them bringing him back if it's just like his presence or his legacy. Like
That's
if
what I originally thought that they were going with Kylo Ren, was that he was going to be conflicted between light and dark, but because he had all these Sith artifacts, that the Sith were talking to him, that their Force ghosts were talking to him
Mhm.
and like fucking with his head, like you need to kill the children, man. Like you need to enslave the galaxy. But it was like
Dude,
he
that would have been so
bombarded with
cool.
100 some Siths
Yeah.
because he's the last Sith.
Ooh,
And,
Chance for them to continue their legacy. But
what
they
about
they
what
fucked
about
that
the
up.
what about the theory about how Rey might be the daughter of Palpatine?
bullshit.
No,
Utter
no,
bullshit.
no. It's
No.
already been confirmed. She's the daughter of no one, and no one cares. You need to move on and let it go. She's a nobody.
No, I think
And says,
fuck Ryan Johnson.
Thank you. Fuck him with a 10-inch pole.
I'm tired. We have said his name way too much. I'm pretty sure he was supposed to show up already and kill us.
Ryan Johnson, Ryan Johnson, Ryan Johnson.
No, it has to be.
That
It has
is
to
on
be
Twitter.
in the toilet water. You have to be looking straight down into the toilet bowl and saying it 3 times.
I'm sorry. We've talked about him enough. Can we move on from Star Wars and him? And
No.
Yes, please, please,
Never.
please, can we move on from
Please.
Star Wars?
Let's
Okay.
talk about Joker.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Did you guys watch the final trailer?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Oh my god, I am beyond excited.
Me too. I'm
is
really glad
amazing.
that I'm glad that this is going to be a one-off movie.
Yes. Oh my god.
The comic universe or movie universe it's launching is all going to be disconnected movies,
Oh my god, that's gonna be amazing.
Yes.
and they're
Because
going to be smaller budgets.
Here we go.
Smaller budgets, less special effects, almost no special effects. If you know, there will be some, but not many.
CGI special effects is a very broad term.
Sounds
also-
sounds a little bit like the original, the original DC original animated movies line, until they actually made it the animated universe
Yeah,
with the New 52 style.
but
His laugh is so fucking good.
his laugh. Is
I
really
know,
good.
right?
What's this guy's name?
Before
Jacqueline Phoenix?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin
Yeah,
Phoenix.
walking. Yeah, walking.
Oh.
But I was watching Jeremy Jans before this.
Excuse me, his name is Jeremy Johns, and you'll
Jeremy
fucking
Jans.
respect him.
And I don't know if you guys watched his review of the.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did.
dude,
I
I
did.
love
But
it.
he mentioned that he did not like the laugh at first until he realized the
He-
reason why the laugh doesn't sound as hearty as like
Mhm,
it's
mhm.
natural is because the Joker he's portraying is a monster. It's someone who
He's a sad,
really-
broken man.
He's sad. Yeah, he laughs, but it's because of a neurological condition. So he's not meaning it.
Stop,
That's
stop,
why.
stop, stop, stop. You're trying to explain the Joker. You do not need to explain the Joker. The Joker's the Joker, and that's it.
This movie is literally the Joker
It's
101.
an origin story for the Joker.
Yes.
I
Dude.
love Dark Knight so much. Because the
Mhm.
Joker is the Joker, and his all they
Even though
found
we
in his
already
pockets
know-
was knives and lint.
Even though we already know the Joker's backstory in that movie,
Yeah.
Which backstory?
the
There's-
backstory is that he was a vet from Afghanistan.
That's
Never
a
explained.
theory.
That is a theory.
What?
It is never stated in the film. The theory evolved from the fact that the Joker,
Has intimate knowledge about combat.
new knowledge
And
about
what-
combat, also new knowledge about military protocol and ceremonies.
Mhm.
That is the only reason that theory
explosives.
exists. And explosive, but it's a cool theory. It is not in the film.
His backstory, his origin is never confirmed in The Dark Knight,
And that was-
or even interviews.
I think they've all just
I
been
just thought he
taking a
was an anarchist.
page. I think they've all just been taking a page from what was it, The Killing Joke, where
Yeah,
he said
Killing Joke.
if I have a backstory, I'd rather it be multiple choice.
Yeah,
but
every
there've been several-
Joker origin always takes a sliver of a page, if
I mean,
not
there's only-
reference to The Killing Joke.
There's only been one true Joker, but well, aside from this one, there's only been one true Joker origin.
There's
which
never been
was,
a true Joker origin. There's been multiple Joker origins.
Well, I'm talking about like
All-
for a movie
Batman,
Batman.
Jack
1989.
Yeah, Jack
Batman.
Nicholson.
Yeah, which I still think is a brilliant Joker.
Oh, he
Oh.
was phenomenal.
Very
Heath Ledger, though.
nice costume.
Heath Ledger was a really good Joker.
Yes.
I love how
yeah.
people were like discounting him when it was announced. They're like,
Yeah.
Heath Ledger as the Joker. It's not gonna be good.
That's
The
cute.
guy
And then
from
you watch-
Brokeback Mountain? Yeah, no.
The guy from A Knight's
Oh,
Tale?
no.
No.
Say.
The guy from The Patriot.
Hell
No, the
yeah.
guy from 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then it comes out, and it's just like he's really scared. Like I know a few people who tried to watch the movie and can't because Heath Ledger's Joker scares them too much.
Hell, I mean, it even scared him. Like didn't he like lose sleep over it? And that's unfortunately how
Nope.
he OD'd.
No, he was. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna get into that, but he
You're
would.
dealing with depression and
Yeah, he
pure,
was
Oh,
dealing with
yeah.
depression.
pure character there.
Fuck.
No, don't touch it.
Mhm.
Heath Ledger's a gem.
It was, and that honestly, that
Ooh.
rendition of it is
Yeah.
really scary.
It's
Oh, yeah.
fucking terrifying.
I'm hoping
yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix somewhat comes close to the scariness.
I
I think
Well.
I actually want to see if he'll come closer to the comedic side, or if not the
So you're thinking more
tragic
Jack
tragic
Nicholson.
tragic comedic side.
I think it's going more towards that. What did you guys think of Jared Leto's Joker?
God awful.
I cannot say because I did not watch Suicide Squad. I refuse to watch Suicide Squad. Fuck
Because
Suicide Squad.
I
Jared Leto's Joker is god awful.
Why?
It's not the Joker. It's like
he's
mob-
I think
he
I
is
think
mob
from
boss
the
Joker.
previews, dapper as fuck is something that comes to mind.
He is
He's
very
mob boss.
very pimp,
yeah.
Pimp Joker.
and that is not the Joker.
No.
But there's a really famous quote from a movie called, it was a documentary called I Know That Voice. Al was casting for an animated voice for Joker, and she goes, it's one of the worst roles that she has to cast. Comes in trying to sound like Mark Hamill.
Because
If she wanted
that is
Mark Hamill, she
She'd
would
get
get
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill. So when you're doing something like Joker, you're not just going to do Joker. You're not just going to do Mark Hamill's Joker. Every Joker needs to be different.
I agree.
Jared Leto stepped way beyond the line of different and went running to the field goal in the other stadium next door.
Not even
So
next door.
different.
Not even next door. He went
He
running
never
into Mother Russia. Brother Musha.
Brother
Mother
Musha.
Musha?
He went running into
Mother-
Brother Musha.
Brother Musha.
Brother Musha. We all hail Brother
Marvin
Musha.
the Martian.
Yeah.
Yes, Marvin the Martian.
But
Oh,
Jared
Marvin the Martian.
you.
Leto had a good solid Joker, good solid voice, a good solid take, Joker, I wouldn't even rank him in the top 10 Jokers, but memorable though.
Okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm getting a little shaky.
because I have not seen.
You,
I have
it's
not seen Suicide Squad.
you don't need to see it. It
Suicide
is
Squad
it is
great.
it is unmemorable as shit. It is.
I refuse to watch a movie that was filmed to be rated R and cut down to PG-13.
Yeah. Okay. So there were a lot of theories going into Suicide Squad about Joker, because he has the tattoo damaged on his forehead. There was the the Robin costume in Batman v Superman with whatever it was, graffitied on
jokes on you, Bat.
jokes on you, like that. The theory going in, because a lot of people didn't actually believe it was the real Joker, a lot of theories going in was that it was Tim Drake had taken on a form of the Joker, because he was so mentally unstable.
So wait, are you talking about like Batman Beyond, the Return of the Joker, kind of like one?
Kind of, yeah.
No, Batman Beyond. It was a chip that was implanted in the back of Tim Drake's neck, take over his body.
Did I say Tim Drake? Who was I meaning?
No. Tim Drake. That's who was in Batman Beyond.
Yeah.
Did you mean Jason Todd?
Jason Todd. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, Jason Todd was who was beat to death?
Jason Todd. He beat Jason Todd to death with a crowbar. Well, not to death.
Yep.
I'm confusing Arkham City, Arkham Knight, because Jason Todd's the main villain in that game.
Oh
exactly.
We're not going by the games. Going by comic book.
It was something that ruined my brain because I'm so used to the comic and everything that I saw Jason Todd and I just went, the fuck?
Well, wait, hold on. Isn't Jason Todd technically in the DCEU because of Titans?
See, there is no DC universe. It has never been confirmed that there is an interconnected universe outside of Justice League.
Because he's the Robin in Titans.
Well, Titans is on a whole another universe.
Have you seen Titans?
Oh yes, I have, and I'm so ready for season 2.
I have not seen it, but I honestly might subscribe to DC.
I mean, I would highly recommend
streaming to watch it. Honestly,
it's on Netflix in Canada.
Fuck Canada.
Take that, you Yanks.
Hey, they have Letterkenny. Don't you dare diss Letterkenny.
Hey, we have Letterkenny as well on Hulu. Fuck Canada.
I always tease him.
Canada.
Our rednecks are better than your rednecks, and Mexican rednecks are better than our rednecks. Okay,
this is true.
Motherfucker, I'm from Alberta. I'm fucking redneck, so I'll take offense to that. Get off my porch.
Get off my lawn.
I will start this house up and come down there.
Fucking degens.
Oh shit, Mr. Howl's Moving Castle.
It's a trailer.
I know that talent.
But no, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to Joker. Oh, what is it, next month?
October.
Oh,
wait,
is it October?
Are you sure I thought it was November.
October. It's October.
It's October?
It's October.
Regardless, it's gonna be
damn it.
So good.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
I have nothing to say about the trailers except I'm just gonna go see it.
I actually didn't know. I didn't know that Thomas Wayne was in this movie until the last trailer, until this trailer.
I didn't know until I IMDb'd it.
Yeah, exactly.
So one more thing about the Joker, do y'all remember the scene where it shows him about to go on to the show that he was called out on by Robert De Niro?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
How much you want to bet they're gonna kind of pull that scene and?
They're totally pulling that scene.
They're pulling that scene from Dark. No.
From the Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, from the Dark Knight Rises.
Or Returns.
No, not Rises. Returns. Yeah.
Yeah. He's killing him.
Oh,
Robert De Niro's character's gonna die.
They're the entire cast is gonna die. If they're pulling from that, everyone's gonna die.
Dude,
What
that's gonna be
was
so epic.
what was the Batman film
Oh,
and
the
kills
Batman
the Joker?
film?
He kills Joker.
The Dark Knight Returns.
The one with like
No, he didn't
Or
kill
it's-
him in that. He was framed.
I'm
No, no, no,
talking.
no.
I'm talking the one where it's like it's old Batman.
Yeah, Dark Knight Returns.
No, he didn't kill the Joker in Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, Batman
Joker
Beyond:
killed
Return
himself.
of the Joker.
Oh no! There's a film with an old Batman that literally. I'm making me Google. Shit.
I think you're thinking of the Dark Knight Returns when the
That's
Joker
what
kills
I
himself by
said.
snapping his own neck and framing Batman for doing it.
That's what I said.
Because he finds out that Joker, because he comes out of retirement basically. Batman
like,
comes out of retirement, and Joker,
No,
upon hearing that, starts
Okay,
up
what
again.
the fuck is up with my keyboard? Isn't working.
You know, they
I'm
kinda
watching the
did that, too,
video.
in Gotham.
Batman's gouging Joker's eyeball out in Joker's eye. They're both like 60 at this point.
That's what I'm telling you. Is the Dark Knight Returns.
Dark Knight Returns. They're in the tunnel of love right now.
Yes, it's the Dark Knight Returns.
I'm
Can you guys hear me? Hello. Doc.
Yes.
Do you know it's
Yes.
the Dark Knight Returns?
It's the Dark Knight Returns Part 2, and he cracks his own neck.
I'm watching it right now. You're right. He does crack his own neck.
Yeah, he frames him for Joker
Yeah,
basically.
The Joker dies. Move on.
Yeah,
Fine. I was wrong.
You guys are triggering me with that. I'm sorry.
It does include one of my favorite lines, which was it's something about like, do you know how many people I've killed? I've lost count. And then Batman just goes, "Oh, I know how many people you've killed, and it's because I didn't kill you."
Well, I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest with ourselves. Robert Pattinson is going to be the best Batman ever.
You know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
I think he's gonna be great because everybody laughed at
Me too.
Val Kilmer, everybody laughed
Actually,
at Michael Keaton,
he's-
everybody laughed at George Clooney.
Last I
Okay,
heard,
we don't
But
talk
then
about
again,
Clooney.
everyone still laughs at George Clooney.
Batnips.
Yes.
Let's be honest. Last I heard, Robert Pattinson dropped out of the movie. So
No!
Last anyone heard, that movie's not happening.
Is actually like a decent actor, so
Dude, he's got
the movie's happening because it's slated for June 25th, 2021.
Uh-huh.
the... gotta
Uh-huh.
wait 2 more years.
Yay.
And Robert Pattinson is still playing him. So
Yay!
I'm happy about that.
Me too. Like, I kind of want to see him act out of something that's, you know, what the only notable thing I know him from is Twilight, but
wasn't he in? Didn't he play Cedric Diggory? Or is that?
Yes,
Yeah,
he did.
he did.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
yeah, but I wasn't much of a Harry Potter fan back then.
Also in a film called
still not.
Good Time.
Good. I still need to see more of his like stuff that doesn't like that didn't revolve like Twilight and shit.
He
Like,
was
I do wanna see his other stuff.
the remake Remember Me, in the Remember Me remake.
Oh,
yeah.
God, that movie sucked.
Oh, what about the new one he's going to be in with Willem Dafoe by the director of Witch? The Witch.
Oh, The Lighthouse.
Yeah, the Lighthouse, dude. Okay, how many? Do y'all think that that's going to be about like mermaids? I kind of feel like that's going to be about mermaids.
Literally showed mermaids in the first fucking trailer.
Did they
Huh.
show mermaids?
I mean,
I don't
don't
know
think
what
so.
movie
it was very
you're talking
vague.
about.
I think it was very vague. Go check out the trailer like later. It's pretty.
That's not the film I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about the one where like the dude comes to an island and there's a lighthouse
Yeah, that one.
and the dude's like even monsters trapped and it's like, oh yeah, they're fucking mermaids.
Oh yeah.
And then it shows
Oh,
the
yeah.
mermaids attacking the lighthouse. That's a completely different film.
What are you talking about?
Fine.
But yeah, The Lighthouse is Once I saw the trailer, it became one of my most anticipated movies of this year because Willem Dafoe is fucking phenomenal, and I actually like that. I actually like the style that they're shooting the movie in.
Oh yeah, me too. Black and white. Definitely keep
And
that.
what that 4:3 4:3 aspect ratio. I think. Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
Gonna be like one of them movies of old.
Yeah.
It's I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what else has he been in? Robert Pattinson.
Wasn't he in an episode of True Crime?
He was in this one film that had like the single most fucking random endings to a film I've ever seen. It was a romantic comedy or a romantic film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Remember Me, where he's in the Twin Towers on 9/11.
Watched that film in theaters with my wife, and I stared up and I just went, "What the fuck? Are you?"
Yeah, where the like movie ends and he's in the towers at 9/11.
Yeah, and it's like it's the most random left turn, and it's made me hate those films.
What?
It's like
what are you talking about?
So it's any film that its sole purpose is to make you feel sad in the end. So
yeah.
Walk to Remember. Oh yeah, these two are in love. Oh hey, last 5 minutes of the film. Oh yeah, she has terminal cancer. Oh yeah, she's dead now.
I still kind of like a Walk to Remember.
Where did that come from? Or it's like Old Yeller shooting the dog.
I mean, they got puppies in the end.
If you take out Old Yeller dying at the end of Old Yeller, no one would know what the fuck the film was. No one would care.
They probably wonder, I wonder how Old Yeller got so little again.
Yeah, it's just, I hate films like that. And it's just, they're designed to make you feel sad and cry.
What was the movie where they hit the dog with a shovel?
Jeez.
Oh
my God.
Cujo?
No, it was not. It was a family movie, and they hit a dog with a shovel. Like, the dog gets hit with a shovel. I'm looking it up.
Are you talking about Shiloh 2?
Oh, fuck Shiloh.
No, wait. My dog
with shovel.
My dog Skip.
My dog Skip.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't remember the movie. I remember that fucking scene, though.
Oh, God, this is terrifying.
I remember the scene of the dog getting hit with the shovel.
Got little Frankie Muniz at the time.
Because I remember that scar, like, scaring the shit out of me as a kid.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I think the only thing that scared me was, like, the first time they go into the graveyard and he has to stay there by himself. He's got all the, German stuff on, and they're just scoping out the baddies that are in the graveyard at the time. I don't know. There was just something creepy about it. Also, I guess the story of who that he had to guard, of the dead rising or some shit like that.
What?
I can't. It's been a while. That was like made in early 2000s. I was like in elementary school at the time.
Okay.
Do y'all remember Digimon Season 2?
I've
yes.
actually never watched Digimon.
Need to. It's a great show. So I when I was doing a lot of torrents and downloading, I got my hands on the subtitled Japanese.
Oh yeah.
Third episode of the show, it reveals Ken is evil. The cutest little puppy walks up, and Ken fucking kicks it 30 feet.
Oh my God.
Spits at it and walks away. And it's like, it's shown. It's fully shown. And in the English version, he just looks at the puppy and the puppy runs away. But it's like, no, in the fucking Japanese version, he kicks a puppy.
Because Japanese have no fucks. They will entice Keanu Reeves' wrath. They will bring upon them the wrath of John Wick.
Just Just show up. Just show the meme I just put in general.
Yeah, I think I'm back.
And for most of history, Japan after
my God.
1945. Oh, that's that. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of true.
I got nothing.
Oh.
So I want to take it back to Jeff Goldblum here.
Oh, buddy.
Okay.
He has a Disney Plus show.
He does.
Yes. The World According to Jeff Goldblum. It looks awesome. It is Jeff Goldblum being Jeff Goldblum in everyday life, and I am excited.
So a lot of mumbles and a lot of stuff.
Well, then again, Jeff Goldblum is a national treasure.
So,
yeah,
remember that time that I came out with a virus to stop a spaceship, mothership, if you remember back in 1997. Yeah.
So, okay. Speaking of streaming services, has anyone seen Dave Chappelle's new comedy special?
Not yet, but I actually saw a review by Andy Segura about it.
I suggest it. It's really fucking funny.
Good.
And it is making a certain group of people who, if I say their name, we will invoke their wrath, so I better not.
Invoke their wrath. I don't give a fuck.
They are crying. They are crying. If you want me to say it,
wait,
gays.
Vox
Vox
recommends you don't watch it.
They don't recommend it because he doubles down on misogyny and sexism.
He insults those.
Transphobia.
And it offends a lot of people.
But
how dare they?
The review basically comes down to Chappelle's a comedian. He tells jokes. We don't like that.
He also explains yeah,
that intentionally. Like he's just there are so many comedians nowadays who are going after the so-called woke left. Like it's comedy, it's humor.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I always wondered what it would be like if oh god, I forgot his name now. He was a comedian. Died on George Carlin.
Oh.
If George Carlin was alive today, I think we're seeing it with Dave Chappelle.
Oh, yeah.
George Carlin literally had a joke. Every last single racist instance. All of them.
I probably wouldn't be surprised. A lot of people could get away with a lot of shit back in the day.
Eddie Murphy has an 80s special where he spends the first half an hour. Yes, Delirious.
Yes, it's a great special.
He's one where he spends the first half an hour insulting gays.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
and it's just I watched that.
He says faggots can't look at my ass.
And he's wearing that red leather bodysuit.
Yeah.
I'm just watching
I got rule. Faggots can't look at my ass while I'm on stage. And he goes, you wonder how I know, but I know because I turn really quickly. He goes, that's how you get it. You got to make sure that they don't know. You just turn.
Yeah, comedians could get away with a lot of shit back then.
They were looking at me like when I look at tacos.
Talking about Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh man, he's so good. He's so good.
I suggest watching Sticks and Stones. Came out this week.
I'll check it out. It's one I definitely want to see.
I think it's really cool that he defends Kevin Hart and Louis C.K. during the special.
Look, you can't appease these people that cry foul and you're offending me and wah. You can't appease them.
I mean, why can't people just see that? Yeah, why can't people just see that the world, it's a shitty place. You're gonna be criticized and
boo-hoo, get over it.
Yeah,
Comedy's dark. Comedy is meant to be dark.
Yeah.
Nothing should ever be off the table. The second you start saying you can't make fun of that, no.
Make fun of
No.
everything. Don't give a shit about anything.
I mean, why do you think I love
apologize.
dark humor?
Well, dark humor is one of the greatest things, but I mean,
Fuck yeah, it is.
I'll agree that there's a line, and there is
Yeah, of
like
course.
everybody
Yeah.
remembers the 2010s with shock humor.
If you ask me, there is not a line.
A silver
Everything should be made fun of.
what's that chickie? Silverstone? I don't know. But what the chickie who was the Penelope from Wreck-It Ralph.
Sarah Silverman, thank you.
Sarah Silverman, Jesus.
She had literally like 10 years ago on her comedy show episode with nothing but white people in blackface. And it wasn't funny. You get away with that. Kevin Hart makes shock humor comments from 12 years ago.
To be fair, she got away with it at the time. She was actually kicked off of a movie this year that she was supposed to be starring in because of that.
Really? What movie?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying certain people have been bombarded on Twitter and trying to get people aware of this stuff. But we have.
What movie would that be?
I don't know the name of the movie.
TV show. It was a Sarah Silverman show. Where, but
I remember that.
I don't remember the name of the movie that she was kicked off of. Let me look it up.
But it's just they're starting to dig up tweets on old tweets from news hosts. And it's all like it's all like as offensive as you can think of, but it's like 2 years ago. And all the hosts like, you can't do this. You can't bring that up. You fucking crucify Kevin Hart 12 years ago. You fucking try to get rid of James Gunn from directing Guardians 3 from stuff he made 12 years ago?
Exactly. Well, it was actually
saying kill white people from 2 years ago, and you think that people aren't going to bring it up? Fuck off. Sorry, I hate...
No. I lost my train of thought on... what was it? Go ahead. Fuck.
I'm angry.
Yeah.
No.
Going back to Jeff Goldblum and Disney Plus.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
Not looking forward to Disney Plus?
Me neither.
Really?
I have 6 streaming services, man.
Well, you can.
Disney Plus is only going to be like $6 a month.
Canadian. It's like 12.
No, it's not. It's the base one is 6.
Canada.
There's a $12.99 one. Okay, here in the U.S., the only country that matters. There is
the best third world country right here.
The only first world country, the U.S. There is a $6 a month subscription, which is just Disney Plus, National Geographic, the Star Wars stuff, the Marvel stuff, all that. Then there's a $12.99, which is the same price as Netflix, mind you. That gives you Disney Plus, Hulu, FX, FXX, the National Geographic, Marvel, Lucasfilm, Star Wars, all that stuff. I might cancel my Netflix for that.
For me, I don't know. I mean, the one thing I do want to watch on there is The Mandalorian. That's the only thing I'm ever looking forward to. I just, personally, and this is just coming from me only, and I really kind of just hate Disney now. Like,
they're censoring all their old films.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the trailer for Lady and the Tramp?
Yes.
I have not.
Hey guys, the lead dogs from Edmonton.
What?
No one cares.
Rescued from Edmonton, Alberta.
Good for them.
It's just Disney.
When your country created the current year meme, sorry, you don't matter.
I mean, but just going on, I feel like Disney has lost their creative touch on original stories, characters, and
they kind of really have.
Yeah,
all they're focusing on is just the money. They just keep rehashing shit. The only thing of like the live adaptation reboots of the old, the
originals?
old Prince. Yeah, the originals was probably Maleficent. At least they tried to like do like a flip the script on that, which
I
was
mean,
kinda interesting.
with the Jungle Book, which was my favorite of all the ones.
Jungle Book one was really good.
They actually,
Yeah.
I thought it was good because they stuck with the main plot, but changed a majority of the overall story and the outcome.
I saw Lion King in
I
theaters.
liked Lion King. I'm
I
sorry. I
haven't.
know a lot of people hated it. I liked it.
I have
haven't,
I
probably
have
not
the
going
superior
to.
version home.
5 minutes into the film, I was mad.
Of
Oh, yeah?
course, because it's not the Lion King.
45 minutes later, I was bored. Watch the original.
And you're singing along and dancing.
A 2-hour film, man. Like
Amen.
they somehow extended Lion King by 42 minutes, and I don't know how
What?
they did it. I'm not joking. The original runtimes, man.
The original
Oh my
runtime,
God.
original runtime for Disney movies are like 90 minutes.
Exactly.
90 minutes to 100 minutes, give or take. Those are the original run times, roughly.
King is an hour and a half.
Yeah.
2019 Lion King, which is the same film, shot for shot.
Yeah,
They picked up our.
Also another Disney Plus movie. This is going towards the credence that Disney has no creativity. Another Disney Plus series that is coming is High School Musical, the series.
Can we just call
that-
it Glee?
Yeah.
Fuck Glee.
The tagline is they're almost all in this together.
Which
Jesus
I like that
fucking Christ.
tagline. I'm not gonna lie. It's
That
pretty
is
good.
a good tagline.
I
There-
enjoy High School
hashtag-
Musical.
Hashtag we're all in this together, guys.
You got that one guy that's in the back going, "No, we aren't."
And then there's the
He
typical.
doesn't even go to school here.
And then there's the
It just turns into Mean Girls too.
Yeah.
and then there's the typical Hallmark. Not Hallmark. Yeah, we'll go
Hallmark.
Hallmark. We're going Hallmark because it's Hollywood. Hallmark. There's your typical Hallmark December Christmas movie, Noel.
Not Santa's sister.
That's a
You don't
series.
understand.
That
That's a movie.
looks really stupid.
No, I thought it was a series.
Anna
No, it's a
Kendrick
movie.
and Bill Hader.
I'm sorry.
I don't like Anna Kendrick.
I hate Christmas movies. I just do. I
You
hate
watch
them.
you watch A Wonderful Life, and then you move on. Wonderful
No,
Life
you
is
watch-
Die Hard.
You watch It's
That's
a Wonderful Life.
Die Hard is a
You
fucking
watch
Christmas
It's
movie.
a Wonderful Life. You watch the first Harry Potter movie, and then you
Uh,
watch and
Home Alone.
then
Home Alone.
and Home
How
Alone,
how
and then
is
you also
how is
watch
the first Harry
watch
Potter
Christmas
movie a
Story.
Christmas movie?
And then you watch Santa Claus because that's
How?
a great
Yes.
film too.
Okay, I have to ask you,
Yes.
how is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Don't you
The
fucking
entire
don't
film
you
takes
fucking make me
place
get it.
on Christmas.
I have always associated the first Harry Potter movie, specifically the first Harry Potter movie, with Christmas.
Okay,
It
how?
doesn't-
Okay, how?
And it's
Legit-
because of that Christmas scene in it.
Because there's one scene with Christmas. Die Hard, the entire film takes place on Christmas.
It has the other than the setting, it has nothing to do
On
with Christmas.
Christmas. Christmas movies need to take place throughout the entire length of the film.
Hold on, is Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas movie then?
Yes.
Oh,
Because
I
it
love
takes
that
place
one.
before Christmas. So yes, it could be it's all about Christmas. So yes, it is a Christmas film.
Well, it's kind of both a
Wow, it's
Halloween
wow,
and
I'm
a
a
Well,
piece
Christmas.
of shit. I contradicted
It's
myself.
both because it takes place
What's this? What's this?
before and during Christmas.
There's white shit in the
What's
air.
this?
What the
This is Hanukkah? What the fuck?
What's this? What's this? There's white shit in the air. What's this? It's going everywhere.
Oh my god.
we had a
And
bunch
we're
of us
talking
too.
about Hanukkah and
Uh,
juniper curries.
2 years ago, my coworker had her son-in-law over.
Mm-hmm.
He's Australian.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Fuck Australia.
Excuse me, Taika Waititi.
Canada, and we had one of the warmest Decembers we've ever had. I think we were like maybe -2, maybe +1 Celsius. I'm not translating it. Too much fucking effort. So the day that he left, it was a whiteout blizzard.
He was a jinx, man. He was a jinx.
On the way to the airport, he's freaking the fuck out. The flight's canceled, right? Ice and fluid, it's fine. He's freaking the fuck out. He's never seen snow, and now it's whiteout blizzard, a foot of snow on the ground.
Oh, holy shit. I just had deja vu to this.
Just tell him it's cocaine, and he'll be okay.
Yeah.
It's very, very cold cocaine.
I like to point out.
Just don't snuff up the yellow snow.
Just tell him it doesn't want to kill him, and he'll be fine.
The small city I live in, our snow pile.
You mean a town?
And people. It's a city.
It's a town.
Really? I thought it was a village.
And they're village people.
Don't make me drive down there.
It's a villa. It's a villa.
It's a corner street. It's a corner market.
It's just a settlement.
It's
a settlement that needs my help.
It's a Minecraft home.
I would like to point out that there is actually a place near me that's called Dave's.
Dave's.
We are a bunch of Daves,
Oh,
and you will all hail Menu-sama.
Hamlet.
Actually,
There's
I'm
like
Steve.
6 people who live there.
That is a settlement. That is a Hooverville.
Really? That sounds more like a ghost town.
Well,
6 people?
Depends. Are they
It
6
sounds like
ghosts or
someone
6
got mad at the
people?
government.
Question. Are they senior citizens?
5 people and a dog.
You drive past the convenience store and don't make eye contact.
Well, okay, have you guys been to the did you know that there's a town here in America that has no laws?
Yes, actually.
Wait, which
yeah.
one?
Mr. Beast did a video at it.
Isn't it off of Route 66?
Wait, is this in Texas?
No.
No, it's in no. Texas doesn't have laws, but
Why would Texas want
That's
laws?
state.
We got...
We're
I just-
the Republic of Texas. We do what the fuck we want.
my
But he's got a gun,
by the way,
a
I just
bacon,
want
and
to point
donut.
out
My baby got a gun.
Josh.
What?
I want to point out Count
Gun
Dankula is
got
in
a gun.
Austin.
Do what?
Count Dankula is in Austin.
I have no clue what that is.
That is the guy that did the Nazi pug thing.
Wait, did you say count or cunt?
Count.
Okay.
Nazi pug?
Yeah, Nazi pug.
Count, not Nazi bug.
Count Dankula.
I'm hearing words, but I'm not understanding.
I've
Is he
never.
looking at Nazi pug right now?
My Canadian brain not much more gooder than yours.
Apparently.
My name is Ronnie.
Oh, this. God damn. This was a year ago, dude.
Yeah.
Don't be a stupid, be a smarty.
Oh, okay. This.
Yeah, he's in
It's
Austin,
not
Texas. I just wanted to point that out. You should go and do the Nazi salute for him.
I mean, he's probably homeless, so it would probably. I don't know.
But
Look at the little pug.
his pugs are fucking adorable, man.
Yeah. I honestly had no idea what his name was. Anyways, continue.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I don't know.
Let me look it up. It's
Pug?
in Nevada, I want to say.
Oh yeah, the town with no name.
Town with no laws.
So this is in Nevada?
Yeah, I want to say.
So wait, are we talking about, like, the rocks, walking
cars.
tall?
Laws.
No,
Um.
Town with no laws, Mr. Beast.
Was that Mr.
It's called
Beast?
Slab City. It's
Slab-
in California.
Yeah.
It's in Wait, you said California?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's in the Sonora Desert.
Figures.
It's largely a snowbird community in the Sonora Desert. Yeah.
In California, where the smog is thick, just like their homeless problem.
So, talking about
Yeah,
pug.
it's near Salvation Mountain. Like if you go to Salvation Mountain, there's a rope there, and if you go past that rope, you're officially in slabs.
So I actually found that with Avengers Endgame, there were art concepts revealed at D23 of a deleted scene with Hulk getting revenge on Thanos. And there was concept art of this, and it looked fucking cool. And I wish it was in the movie, because Hulk needed to do something more in the movie, I think.
I agree.
Well, he was
Dude,
also
wouldn't it
originally supposed to show up at a different time.
Wouldn't it have been cool if he turned into Red Hulk at the time, facing off
No,
Thanos?
'cause Red
No,
Hulk
because
is a
Red
different
Hulk is a completely different character.
Wait, it's not Bruce Banner?
No,
No, Red Hulk is the general.
Red Hulk
Okay, wait.
is
So what about Grey Hulk?
Gray Hulk is
That's-
Bruce Banner.
That is Bruce Banner.
Was the original color of Hulk when he was first printed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought
General
These aren't
Thaddeus
fucking-
Thunderbolt Ross.
This is not DC. We don't color match everything, okay?
it made things look depressing.
Yeah, Red Hulk is
And gloomy.
Ross, is General Ross.
which
Wait,
they were actually going to have him in the Avengers too.
So wait,
I hear-
was that Betty's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Holy
Betty
shit.
also does become.
She-Hulk, yeah.
Yeah, she becomes She-Hulk.
So wait, does that mean Liv
Oh no,
Tyler's going to become
no,
Betty?
wasn't She-Hulk Banner's cousin?
Yes, it was Banner's cousin.
Yeah, the original She-Hulk was Banner's cousin, and then they made Betty Ross She-Hulk.
Betty
Saw that
Ross.
comment thread for the fucking She-Hulk comic.
Jesus, where
Oh
people
my
were
God,
talking
yeah.
about how bad it was that they're making She-Hulk.
It's like,
Like,
what the
what are they
fuck
gonna
is
make
this?
everything
They're
a
turning
female?
all the
It's like-
turning all the male characters into
It's
women. Oh my
It's
god!
like, no, asshole. It's an actual character.
Every
Jesus.
one of them
Oh,
were fucking.
Speaking...
It's like that picture of it was insulting a cosplayer and going congratulations on the most I don't know, convoluted cosplay where it was a gender bent steampunk Joker.
Ooh,
Jesus.
that sounds
Like-
interesting.
Oh,
That
Oh.
sounds cool, but it sounds overly complicated.
but it's not an original cosplay. It's a
Really?
character from DC Comics. It's Joker's daughter.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Still,
Like-
that just sounds like a lot to go through just to do that one character.
Oh, but it's like people, people making idiots of themselves because they don't know.
I kind of two things about what they're bringing to the Disney Plus or for the MCU. I don't know for Thor.
Yeah.
What's the new movie coming out?
Thor: Love and
It's
Thunder.
not.
Yeah, Love
I
and
need to
Thunder?
correct
Love and
this.
Thunder.
I'm wrong. It's not Joker's daughter. It's Dula Dent.
Oh, Dula Dent.
You bastard.
I know, but it's
The
just. Ugh.
Duella Dent.
Well, Dent. I had to correct myself because fuck me.
No, you're fine.
It's
That's
such
fine.
it's such a good concept.
Oh yeah, this is high quality stuff.
But-
yeah.
but yeah,
Joker's daughter.
two
Who
things.
technically isn't Joker's daughter, but you know.
Mhm.
Anyway,
But-
JD, what are you saying?
Yeah. So
Love and Thunder.
yeah, Love and Thunder. Since they're going to be switching Thor from Chris Hemsworth to Natalie Portman's what's her face?
Thor.
Jane Foster.
Yeah, Jane Foster. I don't know. I was watching a review on Popcorn Planet with Andy Segor, and he kind of made a fair assumption where, and I agree with him. I mean, it'd be cool to incorporate female heroes. I'm not like he said, he's not against it. I'm not against it. I would like to see that, but wouldn't it be better if Jane Foster came up with like another like original name besides, just calling herself Thor?
They
Did
they
you
actually
read
might do
In the
that.
comic,
They actually
in the
still
comic,
might do that.
she was called Thor.
She was called Thor because
Mhm.
In
anybody.
the comic.
In the comic that they're
referencing.
referencing, yeah, Thor lost his ability to be worthy because of something that Nicholas Fury, the white Nicholas Fury, told him on the moon, and he lost the power to wield Mjolnir. Jane Foster, who was in cancer treatment on Asgard.
She looks so cute with the hammer.
Yeah, she. Whoops.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, is in the comics, if you could lift the hammer, you were worthy.
Yeah, you became Thor. That's why Beta Ray Bill was called Thor.
Yeah.
When he was Thor.
It's just if you wield the hammer, you're Thor.
So is it kind of
you become Thor?
So is it kind of like whenever you have Dr. Fate's helmet, you become Dr. Fate?
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense. The
in the comic, he stopped going by his first name and just went by Odin's son.
I will say that that Thor comic with Jane Foster was not the strongest, but I think Taika Waititi will be. I think it'll be good.
It would be interesting if she took up the name Thor, but I actually don't think that they will, since there's gonna be two of them since you're gonna have Chris Hemsworth still as Thor.
Yeah, that's gonna be kind of confusing. That's like having two Johns. But yeah, the other character that I don't know how to feel about, because okay, so y'all know that Blade's gonna be coming back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mahershala Ali.
Mahershala Ali, which I am totally cool for.
Turns out, Wesley Snipes may play the villain in that movie.
Wait, what?
That'd be cool.
He said there was interest.
Talks to come to the movie.
He said there was interest.
Okay. But now, did y'all hear what Disney was planning on doing for Blade? They were going to make Blade like a Muslim.
That's not true.
Who cares?
There's nothing about that except for like 2 articles on 2 unreputable sites.
Yeah.
Their only proof is that the actor is a Muslim. That's it.
Okay. Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
No.
Who gives a fucking shit?
Exactly. Which I mean, the thing is, whenever they were trying to okay, now that I know it's fake news, but at the time, just like hearing that, I'm like, why does it even matter? Like whether he's like a Muslim, Christian, or Jewish, or Buddhist, or Hinduist. Like, see, is this Blade kick some vampire ass?
Well,
an actor's religion doesn't and shouldn't reflect on the character or the movie.
I just want to say this: if they were going to, you'd think they would want to stay away from making a Muslim hero one that cuts off people's heads. Just saying.
Shit, you're right.
Just saying.
Wow.
Oh my god. Dude, Google. We've hit the trigger words. Google is on their way to our houses now.
I can hear the FBI right now. Open up, FBI.
However,
I'm in Canada.
Actually, thinking of the Muslim religion, and we actually got, besides She-Hulk and the obvious Moon Knight TV show that we obviously knew Moon Knight was coming. We got Miss Marshall, which is going to be the Kamala Khan version of Miss Marshall, which I'm really excited because I love her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
and
I love Kamala
Khan.
Khan.
She-Hulk show. They just announced America Chavez is going to be coming.
Wait, who?
America Chavez. She's a Mexican-American hero. She also goes by Miss America, Miss America.
I just want Captain Canuck to show up.
Who?
But speaking of the
Part
MCU,
he's a Canadian superhero, like Wolverine.
I want to say Disney
Wait, is that like
obviously
fucking
heard
Sasquatch?
Disney obviously heard my begging for this character to be in the MCU, and the villain of the Eternals is going to be the Black Knight.
Was he ever a villain in the comics? Because I thought he was a good guy.
He's a villain. He's a villain / anti-hero kind of Union Jack and Captain Britain. But he's also going to be played by Kit Harington.
Yeah, and I'm really excited for this character because we're finally getting more obscure characters.
Now, hopefully,
Yeah.
if Disney's watching, please make Squirrel Girl.
Yes.
Once Squirrel Girl is entered into the MCU, it's literally downhill from there because
No, it's not. It's only up.
It's only
she's the most powerful character.
Please give us Squirrel Girl, Disney.
Please.
We want the Great Lakes Avengers.
Even if just a TV show. Oh.
So,
I'm happy now.
So I think we're winding down here.
We are.
A little, yeah.
I just want to point out the PlayStation Plus games for next month have been announced.
Oh?
This month is fucking fantastic. Batman Arkham Knight
Oh.
and Darksiders 3.
Ooh. Man, I fucking love Darksiders. Such good games.
Also want to point out the Spider-Man Game of the Year edition is live. It just came out today.
Fucking...
Sweet.
It is, of course, the Spider-Man PS4 game, all 3 DLCs, and it also has 9 new suits in it as well.
That was my single favorite thing about the new Spider-Man game, was how many fucking suits there were.
Yeah.
I remember playing the N64 Spider-Man game, and the fact that you could unlock all these suits and they actually affected gameplay was amazing. And it's like stepping backwards to my childhood.
I really liked that game. $40 is not bad. I will definitely be buying the Game of the Year edition, even though I already bought the original version.
I have all the DLCs already. I'm not doing it again. I'm waiting for Borderlands 3 at this point.
Speaking of Borderlands, Pandora is on Fortnite now, which is really cool.
I don't understand the hate Fortnite gets. It actually looks like a decent game.
I don't either. But if you want, you can download it and jump into Pandora on Fortnite. It's really cool. I like how when you go into that section, it changes to the Borderlands art style. Like everyone's character model, I think every character model does. All the guns, I believe, do change over to the Borderlands art style. There is Claptrap at the very start of it, and he's missing his eye. And there is actually a challenge in-game to find his eye and return it to him.
I could finish up Borderlands 2 at this point.
I really do need to get more into PlayStation games, because I mostly play on Xbox. The only reason I got PlayStation was to play the Spider-Man game and the Last of Us game.
Yes.
Play Last of Us?
Yeah, I only just started Last of Us.
Okay, play Last of Us, play it through, and afterwards. You need to play Left Behind right afterwards.
You have to play Left Behind after it's over.
Oh?
Yeah.
It's
it's a prequel to...
No, it happens in the middle of the game.
Yeah, it happens during the winter, but there is... the main story of it is a
prequel, yeah.
So wait, is that the new one that came out for The Last of Us?
No.
Left Behind came out years and years and years ago.
Oh, okay.
It was just a DLC that explained Ellie's backstory and how she got bitten.
And how she became a lesbian.
Oh. Twist. I enjoyed that.
Spoilers.
Such a well, the fucking E3 trailer for Last of Us 2 has her kissing a chick. I was pissed about that.
Why?
Last of Us 2 looks fucking legendary, though.
It does.
The part that broke my brain was the gameplay of Ellie moving between bookshelves through a gap that is clearly too small for a normal video game character to fit, but she just goes right through. My God, pure freedom of movement. I've been looking forward to this for decades.
Oh, you also know one story we actually didn't talk about that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, shoot.
Fucking Ian McGregor is coming back as Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah, for Disney
Yeah.
Plus, an
What?
Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
Yeah,
What?
it's gonna be a 4-episode miniseries, I believe they said.
Wait, you
Oh,
say
I'm getting
4
I'm getting
episodes?
Disney Plus now, so god damn it.
That's what I heard. It's gonna be a 4-episode miniseries, but hopefully it's not gonna be just that.
Yeah,
Because
me too.
because Ewan McGregor is one of the few characters who's ever been in Star Wars. Fucking loved being Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh yeah.
Like
Hell, I
like
loved him being Obi-Wan Kenobi.
there's a really awesome Graham Norton clip where Graham Norton hands him a lightsaber, and Ewan McGregor just goes, "All right, well, I guess I'm showing off my lightsaber skills." Rolls his sleeves up, goes up, starts warming up his lightsaber tricks because it's clear the dude practices.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
If you,
Sorry, continue.
I'm gushing over Ewan McGregor because he's just such a gem.
Yeah, so the series is going to take place 8 years after Revenge of the Sith.
Ooh, nice.
So what we're gonna see Obi-Wan wake up, have some coffee, stare at the desert, buy some bread, kill some sand people,
Ooh,
wake
that'd
up,
be
have his
cool.
coffee. Oh man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it. It's gonna be it.
Me too.
I had no idea.
Ooh, do you think we might get to see Darth Maul and versus Kenobi? That'd be pretty tight.
No, we already got that
shooting
in.
next year.
We already got that in Rebels.
I know, but think about it. Live action.
No, we're not gonna
Yeah,
get that.
This
Damn.
starts shooting next year, so it probably won't come out until 2021, 2022 would be my guess.
You know what? Not over Star Wars. Maybe I'm just over new Star Wars.
New Star Wars, I can get behind. I can get behind you being tired of because Lucasfilm don't know shit what they're doing.
I mean, Solo
Exactly.
wasn't bad, but they fucked it up.
They
I mean,
royally
you
fucked it up.
legit had Lando Calrissian an entire storyline dedicated to him fucking robots.
Exactly. What was the point of that?
There's no point to that.
There was no point.
Robot right.
Actually, that too. You can't tell. I can't tell you how triggered I was when I just kept hearing that. I'm like, okay, you keep hitting me over the head with that. Like,
Also,
give it a rest.
I also going back to this picture. You guys will see it on the stream in a few seconds. The only cast of characters that I would say is worth handing down the Millennium Falcon to. The only ones in all of Star Wars, including the new characters, would be Lando Calrissian, Chewie, and Poe Dameron. I think those are the 3 characters that actually deserve the Falcon.
I would say cut out Poe, but give it to either Lando or Chewie. That's what I say.
I kind of like Poe because 8-year-old me would love Poe.
I hate Poe. I just think
I
he's
like
a
Poe.
side character that should have died.
Originally, he was gonna die like the dude in Lost did, but
It's like, why,
else-
JJ? Why?
I mean, I think
Is
he
anybody else
has a lot of potential.
I mean, it's not-
We didn't see a lot of him in Last Jedi, and I think probably for good reason.
Which, by the way, there is a huge plot hole in Last Jedi that none of us brought up.
Which-
It's the fact that Leia and pink-haired bitch have a plan, and they don't tell Poe because he's a loose cannon.
No. The plot point.
hole that you're missing.
The plot.
They fucking take a small escape shuttle, for space jump away, and no one notices.
No. One of the
They could have transported everybody.
They could have one of the subplots that I don't think anyone saw in The Last Jedi was, I think, they're questioning as to how the First Order is tracking them through hyperspace. One of the subplots to that is they have a mole and they went nowhere with it.
It would have been so good to have a murder mystery type thing going on there. Let's find the mole. Right?
Exactly, and they go nowhere with it.
Yeah, that's some great directing skills there, RJ.
Oh, no. We're not saying his name. I have one question for you guys.
Go.
Who's gonna die?
Who's gonna die in Episode 9?
How do you think Lando's
gonna
die?
Because he's gonna die. There's no way they're not killing him off.
Ooh, guys, I know. He's gonna die from fucking too many robots.
Yes.
And that's where we'll leave this episode.
Right.
So yeah.
At least he died happy.
Unlike this new trilogy. All right. That's where we'll end it tonight. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming on. It's been a blast.
The dancing tubas.
It really has been a blast. Thank you guys for coming on.
Hey, thanks.
It would be nice to get y'all again next week because this was fun.
I watch 4 hours of midget porn.
4 hours of midget porn. Anyways, yeah. Thank you everyone in the chat. Thank you everyone in the live stream who watched, and everyone afterwards. If you want to see more, hit the bell, hit the subscribbles, and we'll see y'all next week. So subscribbles. We'll see the subscribbles because YouTube hates us. So we'll see y'all next week. Later.
Trying to get monetized here, folks.